Hello everyone and welcome back to Warno 10v10 with all of these fine people versus myself using 7th Panzer Division with all of these fine people. And I'm going to start the game with the Führer tank over here and some T-72s. We're getting also some 2K12 KUB and some BMP-1P with the Conquerors over here. The US will start with a large amount of F-16, F-11, and just overall they're trying to get the artillery, which will they succeed or will they not? They do succeed. Lots of airplanes over here. SEAD shooting down these from Banana Split. Another F-11F cluster coming in for the anti-air shooting. And getting a lot of kills there. 2 of them actually. So, wow. The F-16 did survive quite a bit, but overall the MiG, the MiG-29A, did get the job done. And at this point, I did comment on the importance of starting with AA, but you know what? They did start with AA. They just died eventually. They did. There you go. F-15 this time. Eagle will escape. Oh, this guy doesn't have any more ammo, and so he'll be able to get on home alive. Oops. He's gone in the wind. Alright, so over here, I didn't start with much, but I got these people 3-star, so it's just a small little defense here that I'm getting for this flag. I want to make sure I'm ready to push before I do. I've played Warno 10v10 almost every night, not every night, but almost, quite a lot, and I'm actually starting to become pretty good. Anyway, I have 3-star Su-22 M4P SEAD here, and these guys are absolutely, they're really good, and they will survive a long time. We've just killed a bunch of stuff here. Look at these guys. Wow, they're beautiful. I love this game. I love the map at night, and this is why I'm casting this one here, just because it is nighttime and it's just so much more beautiful. Alright, we're getting some artillery down on those Abrams or whatever it was. Yeah, mortars actually. 120 mil mortars. I love mortars as well. I did play a deck, I think it was 3 VDV, or actually that's still Division 2. It was a VDV deck, and there's a bunch of little mortars on tracked wheel. That was really awesome to play. Anyway, I see the opponent made a little move there, so I brought the BMP, because I don't want to be totally useless doing nothing. So I've got the faggot there with the BMP. Basically, BMP came with the faggot, and now both will move forward. These guys are really good. 7th Panzer Division doesn't have a lot of good tanks. Basically, all you got are, if I'm not mistaken, are T-72 and the weaker, is it T-55? T-55, yeah, the T-55A. They're not super great. They only have a tank gun that does 16 damage and shoot at 1900 meters. So it's not it's not super efficient, but it does cost 80 points, and so you can overwhelm the enemy. And this game's gonna be this. Basically, I'm going to be acting as a fire brigade, and I'm gonna go where I'm needed, and you'll see I'll be quite successful at it too. In this instance, it's my first time playing with them. I've made some adjustment now to the deck that I think would be better for the future. Anyway, yeah, we're still here. I got my ammo trucks coming in, and I'm gonna help this dude to resupply everyone. He's got T-62 with some 9K33 M3. I don't know what these are. They look sweet, but yeah, we still haven't captured this. Over here, we're gonna see some mortar action. This is smoke being put to protect his own tanks, while the TOW completely miss because of the smoke from the tank. So not a lot of action from me at the start. I'm waiting for my tanks to arrive. And this is something I noticed when playing this game. You know, well, the maps are pretty big, which is awesome. But it takes a bit for your troops to arrive. And often I'll be preparing my assault and I don't want to move. Let's say I just buy tanks, right? And I don't want to move just tanks alone. And then my teammates will be pinning me, accusing me of doing nothing. And I'm just like, you know, it's just like, you know, I'm not gonna move my tanks alone in the open. And so this is something I've encountered. Anyway, I saw that this teammate wanted to get this thing, and he was moving his Strela above. So I brought myself a little bit up, try to push with the team. Now bring these guys back. We have a lot of anti-air around here. Over on the left, the Air Force is still going strong from Banana Bread. Over here now I got some tanks repairing or that just arrived. Anyway, we just got the flag here. Teammates are kind of struggling. A lot of infantry for such an open ground. I think it's important to read the map before you join in and pick the right. But Insider was being pretty cool during the entire game and did some great stuff. There was lots of good communication in this game. There you go. So the M1 Abrams are coming in. I put in some smoke, protect myself, and just kind of let the faggot do their things a little bit. But so this is why I'm staying there. I just wanted to delay and get these guys closer to the tank gun. Apache ATGM coming in. Now we're all gonna move, and there you go. It gets killed. The Abrams are dying from the faggot and the T-72, and it's just everywhere now. I'm going to remove myself here to repair. And this is something I've learned to do very often now, to repair my units. I think it's cool. It's a cool function that you don't get in Pz.Division 2. Well, you can repair critical hits in Pz.Division 2, but you cannot actually repair your health bar, you know? And it makes it a little bit more difficult, but it's a good thing because in Pz.Division 2, you do get a lot of spam. This is how the game is built, basically. And so it's a good thing you cannot repair your stuff. Whereas Warno 10v10, I mean, in my experience, there isn't a lot of spamming. And of course, it's not the same thing as 1v1. But I feel like the maps are so big in Warno that 10v10 is totally doable. It is even really fun. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I didn't think I would. It just one day I launch. All right, I was gonna come in here, but in Foxtrot, but he had captured, so I decided to go all the way over here and try to help YK down capture the flag. So I'm moving all of my tanks over there. And there you go, that airplane finally dies. So, alright, so now I've got some support. I'm just going to go in the open. I'm going to bring my supply trucks as well as these guys. And I'm just going to be moving. And there you go. The advance has succeeded against all. Oh, look at that. Wow, can you get a more beautiful game? Jesus Christ, this game is beautiful. And there you go. Now we've done the dirty work. The enemy is here. This is a green beret. He's still alive. We're gonna be capturing this though. And I think I did believe. I think I captured an enemy. Yeah, yeah. There you go. So I'm gonna bring him back to. It's a transport. I'm gonna be selling it. And as soon as we capture this flag, then I assume that the player that's playing for the flag will, you know, take proper defensive measures. And so I bring all of my troops back as I see that this was now being taken by the enemy. I already had a little bit of troops around here. A faggot, I got a Spezial of Clara, I got a Schützen and some BMP-1 with the SPW-70. So a decent force here. I got my SEAD also doing their inspection of the battlefield. Unfortunately, I kind of missed the mark here, and I saw these guys were going up, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it, you know. I figured, why not? So these are the survivors of this mega assault, and now we're going to be, you know, lots of people leaving the game. Now we're going to be taking hits, there you go, from enemy tanks or whatever. So one goes down. It looks like I missed that because I'm not reacting to it yet. There you go, some tow. And there you go, now I see it, I react, I get hit. These guys, they do not have smoke, and so we're gonna have to take it basically and back out of there. Missed the mark, surprisingly. Won't miss a second time. My leader dies. I still got 2 survivors from the main assault here, and I've got troops coming in. Oh, I think these guys were also part of this assault, and they went the right way. So I'm starting to take a little bit better position. Gonna go for some side shots on these Abrams. This guy basically only has infantry, and it looks like that's all he ever got. Maybe I'm missing some stuff. He's probably using the Conkers, but Insider, actually, that's not even him with the Conkers. Anyway, got the of Clara, bam. Faggot is shooting at the Abram, not doing a lot of damage as the Abram was facing it. And I think, no, I'm not out of ammo. Boom, baby. Quite a bit of damage this time, shooting from the side. Am I calling in reinforcement? Oh yeah, I have reinforcement coming in. A lot of T-55, and I like it. I like that from 7th Panzer Division. Now, you know, guys, I played 6, the new one, 6, yeah, or whatever it is, and I've played 79th, and I've played a lot of division that has big, scary tanks with the rockets that can shoot from far away, and I find these, well, they're good, of course they're good, but they're so expensive that you don't get to take them much, because, you know, these 10 V10s, they're not full income. They reduce the income, which is great. And so, but it makes it so that buying a 270 point tanks, if you want to be useful for something in game, is not really that great. Because otherwise it's the only thing really that you're going to be buying. So I find I'm having a lot more success with cheap units that I can either overwhelm the enemy or that I can move around the map and secure flags for friendlies or for myself. Now, unfortunately, the blue team here retook the flag, as YK Down did not seem like he did put a lot of stuff, and you see he's stuck with the T80BV, a 260 point tanks, and that's the problem. He's got 2 of them, and so you cannot have a lot of other stuff on the map if that's what you're going with. Over here, the enemy has started, Erman Mayer, what a cringe name. The enemy has started to push back on my flanking position, so I'm gonna remove myself a little bit here. And my ammo, these are 2,000 points, 2,000 supplies, so the Special of Clara is also being shot here with their sniper, their face paint. There you go. I'm gonna move them away. I'm hearing, oh yeah, this is what I'm hearing here. And that's why it looks like Insider doesn't have a lot of stuff on the ground. It's because he's got a lot of these artillery. These can't be cheap. 210 points. Look at 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 840 points of stuff right here. He's shooting right beside the field depot too. Noob. But yeah. And that's why he can't hold the flag, you know. He's got nothing to really hold it. Anyway, there's a bunch of Cobras here from this guy. Not gonna say that name on television. And I've brought up some T-55 reinforcement around here. Gonna move up my KUBs. Bradleys are a really strong unit, but up close like that, they're not gonna fare that well. Unfortunately, only stunning my dudes. My tanks are stopping to shoot at the infantry, so I gave them the move order. And you know what I like from Warno is that with the move order, you can actually shoot pretty precisely still. And you do shoot pretty fast too. It's not like Pz.Division 2 where the tank takes a whole lot to reload. Anyway, Apache shooting for us. I'm coming back with the KUB, but he's going to see that and he's going to be removing himself from the field. And there he goes. He's actually getting closer. And yeah, my tanks are still moving up. Oh no, these are my KUBs. All right. There you go. Now he's gonna remove himself. I've got a few surviving members of the T-55 still here. I got some getting repaired. I think these were the ones who were flanked here. Alpha Jet A. What kind of name is that? Looking pretty cool though. We'll probably get destroyed. We do have a lot of AA. Oh, wow. First shot, first kill. Over here, we're getting some F-16 and the Apache still defending over here for Hermann Mayer. I am getting stuck in artillery now, unfortunately. These guys had me good. I guess I'm not calling in a reinforcement yet. I was floating some points. Sometimes if I see no purpose to buy stuff, then I won't. Not with the expensive division. That never happens. But with 7th Panzer Division, I found that I can afford to float a lot of points. Now I'm starting to be paranoid a little bit because I've got these KUBs, I've got a lot of supplies, and I'm like, maybe I should move the troops a little bit before I start getting shot by artillery. You never know when an enemy recon is hiding somewhere. You never know. You just never know. So I move for precaution. And I'm going to repair and resupply over here. In the meantime, we've captured this one. There you go. And I find myself doing this a whole lot with 7th Panzer Division, where I just regroup and repair everything. There you go. M1, A1, Abram. Wow, look at that. That turret is just there in the air. Holy hell. Man, you do not want to be in these tanks. SEAD coming in. Does not find any target. Now that we've repaired, now that we've captured this, I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go over here and help this player again. Iceman, Camel, he's being ganged up now, so I'm gonna be helping there with my tanks. Am I getting some reinforcement? No, still not. And it's just again a train of transport. We're getting closer. There you go. I'm calling in reinforcement around here. I think that is me. Yeah, that is definitely my reinforcement being called there. There you go. Unfortunately, there was a bug, and they're going to go all the way into this mountain. Gonna have to recall them onto the road. Gonna have to bring them then over here. Gonna have to resupply them because going through the forest and all that was extensive under ammo consumption. So this was pretty bad. And the worst is that I saw the bug happening, and then I took them and I said move fast over here, thinking that move fast would mean for them to go on the road and come in, but no, it meant for them to go through here and then come in, which was Pz.Div, if you ask me. But yeah, I still do have a potent force here. I'm going to be repairing a couple of them. But yeah, here's my armies. Some of these will soon move forward. I think these are the ones. Not yet, not yet. Soon. Oh, there you go. We're gonna now move forward. Looks like we're gonna be stopping here, getting shot by artillery already. Alright, I'm gonna be moving forward there with the tanks. I'm actually going to go close to the forest. Look at this guy piloting. Wow. There you go. Enemy recon found. We're getting shot at by some conkers or whatever. There you go. Getting destroyed a little bit. Now, unfortunately, I feel like I'm not strong enough to keep going with this, so I am just waiting a little bit. I think I'm gonna be waiting for my reinforcement. I've got some infantry coming in here as well. Now, clearly, I call in the command as I see it. Oh, I'm hoping for artillery or something, and it will come. These are green beret. Although, is it green? Yeah, I guess. The patch is green. Alright, I'm going to be repairing there a little bit. Banana Split's gonna bring some reinforcement. We've lost again this area, and of course, I mean, goddamn, this guy does not push at all. I wonder why he doesn't take position in here. I guess he does. There's a lot of Apache against him, but that's why you bring, you know, these KUBs can do the job. Not on their own, though. I've learned that the hard way. If you want to destroy helicopters and airplanes in this game, you have to have a lot of KUBs with you or anti-air. Get the MiG-25 coming in. 4. There you go. And kills it. Doesn't look like he'll survive the day, and there you go, dies. Oh, just actually, I think he disappeared into thin air. Over here, I'm doing some patrols to make sure that the enemy recon is not there. We have just captured the flag. My reinforcement finally arrives with very low fuel. And I'm gonna start moving again the troops. Whoop-a-line. Some toes as well. There you go. Basically, we're gonna be taking part into the forest. We're gonna be hiding in the forest here. I am missing the mark that, you know, since I did a group order into the forest, these guys are just sitting in the open. I just see that now. And there you go, we're moving aside. These guys are almost out of fuel, so I bring these ammo trucks. The rest of the ammo trucks went and got resupplied over here. I'm calling more supply trucks as well. And there you go, someone is being shot at here. MI8 MT. 120 points unit. Start to run out of ammo trucks as well. I've got my SCAD over here. Ammo truck coming. T-55s are also on their way. No targets. Oh, there you go. And we're gonna be getting back home. Over here we're resupplying. And we'll be getting ready to move soon. I got my Conquerors around here. T-72 to help out. Over here we've recaptured this flag, but the enemy is pushing really hard. And there we are. Now I'm gonna bring these supplies back to resupply over here. YK Down seems to have abandoned taking care of this flag, and he's going to be fighting on the left side here with Tommy Osama and Bonana Split. But in the meantime, I'm going into the woods. SPW is doing a lot of good job. And no, we're still getting shot at. But overall, we've pretty much captured the area. Still gotta deal with some FS Jaegers here. Alright, thanks for Gustav Holtz, the planets Mars, the bringer of war, in the audio here that accompanied ourselves. Oh, look at these flamers and tank combo. Wow. Oh man, you do not want to be in here. What an impressive sight. And this is what I'm saying. This game is absolutely beautiful at night. It is, oh man. It is just so cool looking. Iceman coming in with the M48A2J82. But these guys, I don't know. I don't know about them. They look pretty weak. They do 17 damage. They are disheartened unit, basically. finally the KUB, SEAD will come in and help as well. Oof. Still survives. Over here, they did lose the flag. But basically, you know, this is game over. There's one last engagement that's going to be nice to look at. And I'm going to accelerate through it because otherwise, you know, it is a game done. Gazelles from Iceman coming in. I am moving fast to go and repair. With the KUB, I'm gonna try to take a shot at these. It doesn't look like I'm succeeding, and Heisman will remove themselves. I'm helping out the Pioneer here with the T-55. And because of these guys, I'm gonna bring these KUBs around here. They are unfortunately almost out of ammo. But yeah, let me skip to the last battle that these tanks will encounter. All right, here we are. So as a last ditch attempt, Iceman is bringing a whole bunch of M48. Look at these guys. Woo! And there you go. They're starting to shoot at my T-55. T-55 will retreat as I see this whole bunch of tanks coming at me. They are doing some kills as well. So I'm going to try to, as much as possible, get away and shoot at them from the cover of the forest. They are coming at me. And there you go. What I hoped that would happen is my Conquerors here are doing some victims. Now we're starting to shoot them from the forest. It doesn't look like they can see us because there's no recon. And even the Avklara BRM-1 will start shooting at them. Now they see me. Bit of cinematic here. Ooh, and there you go. That spells doom for the enemy. And this is how it ends. My T-55 is victorious against all odds. 3 of them survive. Wow. And yeah, I'm going here. And this is how the game ends. And there you go. Good game to our opponents. Good game to Heisman, who really tried his best at the end there. One last ditch assault. 63 to 28. So 2.22 kill ratio for my good self. The SEAD did a lot of damage in my opinion. The T-72s as well. The KUB did get a whole lot of stuff. T-55A was great. Overall, they were just great. Everyone was great, really. So yeah, that was a good game. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoy it, let me know by pressing the like button, and I will post more of these 10v10s. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Goodbye.